Magandang buhay, Pilipinas! Hello, world! Love morning, Surigao del Sur! Madayon na adlaw, Lingig! I am Althea Nicole Del Reyes, and welcome to this first ever edition of Documentary of Excellence featuring Lingig National High School School-Based Management Best Practices. In its mission to build future leaders, Lingig National High School had its humble beginnings in 1952, when it all started in a rented residential house of the late Mr. Vicente Lim Sr., a sole classroom with only 2 teachers, headed by then Administrator Mrs. Gliceria A. Pantejo. By 1978, the name Lingig Provincial High School was formally used, which then found its place on a 6,665 square meter area, donated through inter vivos affidavit by the late Adelaida Verano, late Victor Plaza, and late Benjamin Igay, with Mr. Faustino L. Magallano as its first ever full-fledged principal. He was then succeeded by Dr. Maximo G. Iparagiri Jr., Dr. Lourdes O. Orcolio, and presently the young and ingenious Dr. Willie C. Dumpit, with a ballooning population of 1,796. For 67 years, these visionary and proactive leaders have their fair share in transforming the school from an emerging provincial high school to a dynamic national high school by improving both in physical, administrative and curricular facets to better serve its stakeholders through equipping its school children with 21st century skills, practical knowledge, and moral values so as to make them functionally literate and morally upright Lingiganons. It all started to work out with the school's yearly practice of strategic planning, through which both the school and the stakeholders working hand in hand to address the identified gaps, which then taken as baseline for the target setting in the crafting of OPCR by the school head and IPCR by the teachers, with increased performance indicators as primary goal. This system of practice has facilitated the school's transformation. This transformation is best manifested in the following performance indicators for the last 3 years. Enrollment rate. An increasing trend can be inferred from the data, wherefore, it plotted an increase for 11% for junior high school and 163% for senior high school from school year 2016-2017 to school year 2017-2018, and 9.5% for junior high school and 15.7% for senior high school from school year 2017-2018 to school year 2018-2019. This can be attributed to various advocacies collaboratively conducted by school and stakeholders like SCE Info Drive, early registration, year-end GPTA assembly, public announcement through Bandilio system, and social media platforms like Lingig National High School Facebook page and child mapping. Dropout rate. Here, a decreasing trend can be observed from the data, through which it recorded a decrease of 2.1% in school year 2016-2017 to school year 2017-2018, and 0.73% in school year 2017-2018 to school year 2018-2018. This can be attributed to various advocacies collaboratively conducted by school and stakeholders, namely home visitation with Barkada Contra Droga Club, Project Refuge A, and remediation activities. Compression rate. Inferential from the graph is the fluctuating trend yet steady pace through which from school year 2016-2017 to school year 2017-2018, it declines to 2% but then surges back at the same percentage on school year 2018-2019. This can be credited to the school's advocacies like home visitation with Barkada Contra Droga Club, Project Refuge A, and remediation activities. Cohort survival rate. Another fluctuating trend can be noted again here, whereupon from school year 2016-2017 to school year 2017-2018, it decreased to 3.6% but then rose back at the same percentage of 3.6%. in the school year 2018-2019. Advocacies like information drive and adherence to child-friendly school system were taken as contributory factors for this indicator. Mean percentage score, both quarterly achievement test and national achievement test. Another positive inference can be gleaned here, as the graph shows an increasing trend of 2.55% from school year 2016-2017 to school year 2017-2018, and then 1.58% from school year 2017-2018 to school year 2018-2018. This highlights the concerted effort of the school from its advocacies with the stakeholders, namely Project STAIRS, literacy program, and enhancement programs. These can all be credited to the school becoming one of the best practitioners of school-based management, whereupon stakeholders voluntarily perform their vital roles in ensuring governance of the school by initiating programs, activities, and projects, PAPs, making themselves accountable of the school's failure and success. Adherence to DepEd's tagline, para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Local government unit of Lingig support Lingig National High School para sa bata, para sa bayan. Barangay officials support Lingig National High School para sa bata, para sa bayan. Municipal Engineering Office personally of Lingig support Lingig National High School para sa bayan. Bravo Company 67 Heavy support Lingig National High School para sa bata, para sa bayan. Municipal Office support Lingig National High School para sa bata, para sa bayan. BPSC support Lingig National High Schools para sa bata, para sa bayan. MSWD support Lingig National High School para sa bata, para sa bayan. Lingig Community Hospital supports Lingig National High Schools para sa bata, para sa bayan. Bureau of Fire Protection, Lingig Fire Station supports Lingig National High Schools para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Holy Child Parish supports Lingig National High Schools para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Hence, in the light of shared responsibility, Lingig National High School delivers basic education under the mantra, excellence is the norm through quality school-based management. Here, excellence is personified in every endeavor by providing the best services with the ultimate engagement of the community and stakeholders in initiating programs, activities, and projects, namely school drainage construction, quarterly Oplan Brigada Eskwela, I Love LNHS Landmark, school water system, school gate and pergola, employees and guest parking area, students vehicle parking area, replacement of jealousy blades, plastic chairs, school cafeteria, repair of offices, repair of bulletin board, senior high school gate, computer units, computer laboratories, and feeding program. These initiatives were sourced out relevant to the needs extracted from the 4 principles of school-based management: leadership and governance, curriculum and instruction, accountability and continuous improvement, and management of resources. To help us out, here is Denise Field Call to run us through as to what transpires to the school best practices.
Thank you, Thea. Yes, indeed. Lingig National High School has more than ever transformed into a dynamic school with its initiated programs, activities, and projects across the 4 principles.
Let's start off with leadership and governance. ESIP and ARP are collaboratively prepared and developed by the school head and teachers, with the different stakeholders participating and then leading in the regular review and improvement in all the process, thereby forming a clear, transparent, and well-defined organizational structure and a facilitative and communicative leadership network.
Dako ang among pasigarbo isip mga ginikanan, kabahin sa Lingig National School. Sa ako isip as Board of Director President sa dakong kabaguhan sa dagan sa Lingig National High School. Nga kami nahimong kabahin sa kalampusan sa mga programa sa Lingig National High School hangtod sa pag-implementar o pagmonitor. As opisyalis kundili isip ginikanan nahimong dako namo nga instrumento ang pagtubag sa panginahanglan sa among mga anak. Kaya among nakita ang maayong edukasyon aron sa umaabot nila nga kaugmaon.
Curriculum and instruction. Best practices in localized and contextualized curriculum are evident and benchmarked by other schools where educational needs of all types of learners are being met through a learning environment and adherent to child's rights and protection, while motivating teachers' performance with intrinsic rewards.
Ako, bisag retired master teacher na sa sulod sa 7 ka tuig, makasulti gayon nga malipayon ug mapasigar buhod ako. Bisag wala na sa serbisyo sa pagpanudlo. Mahimo gihapon kabahin sa mga aktibidades ug proyekto sa eskwelahan. Isip usa ka evaluator or TIG review alang sa pagsusi sa kaepektibo ug kamaayo sa mga nagkadaiyang instructional material. Kini usa ka pabaagi aron makanunayon, mapalambo ug mag-update ang mga gamit ug ang kahanas sa atong mga magtutudlo.
Accountability and continuous improvement. Shared and participatory processes are used in determining the roles, responsibilities, and accountabilities of stakeholders, leading to a community-accepted performance accountability. Recognition and incentive system drawn out from school community developed performance assessment system.
Ako si Mampang sa Ligumpa. Usa ako ka magtutudlo usab sa Lingig National High School ug nasayod ako sa ilang dagan sa ilang pagdumala sa eskwelahan. Tungod niini nakita ko na dako kaayo ang kabalhinan o improvement na ilang nahimo ug dunay gayud transparency kay matag unsay nga ni proyekto na ilang gihimo ila gayud kini pagahimuon aksyonan. So nakita nato na dako kayong improvements. Isip one of the stakeholder, ako isab concern ako sa kaayuhan sa atong Lingig National High School. So usa kini ka credit sa atong school heads kay tungod kung unsa nga ni ang makita na mga improvements siya dayon aksyonan dili gyud niya palabyon ang tanan na mga proyekto.
Management of resources. Resource inventories follow a systematic development where stakeholders are engaged in a collaborative process to ensure timely and need-based planning and resource programming through which they support and sustain continuous implementation and improvement of the education plan in an established system of partnership.
As one of the JPTA Board of Director of Lingig National High School, na sinati ko ang maayong kaayuhan ug natagamtam usab sa lingiganon ang progress nga nahitabo tungod ug alang sa pagtinabangay sa mga maestra ug mga ginikanan. Ang among nahimo nga proyekto sa among pagkugi isip mga opisyalis sa maong National High School JPTA mao kining mosunod na ay drainage, na ay pergola, na ay I love NHS landmark nga timailhan nga ang Lingig National High School dili gyud mabihay. Sa pagtinabangay namo walay nakulang tungod kay ang kasing-kasing sa tagsa-tagsa. Gaan kaayo ang tanan opisyalis labaw sa tanan ang mga magtutudlo pulos mga pusong mamon. So nahibalo kita nga sa pagsinabtanay, pagtinabangay, naa ang progress atong makita. Dili nato kawangon ang pagsuporta sa atong eskwelahan, labaw sa tanan didto sa atong mga magtutudlo, nga diin maoy naghatag kaayuhan, kabulahanan sa lingiganon ug labaw sa tanan ang mga estudyante nga almost 1,000 plus nga anaa karon ilang gihuptan, dili masayang ang edukasyon diha sa Lingig National High School through the effort sa mga maestra o kang Sir Willie nga atong school head. So dinhi dakong pasalamat nga among nadawat og hinaot unta nga magkanunayon ang pagtabang nga walay pagmakul. Lord, daghang salamat.
And that wraps up the highlights of the school's best practices in school-based management. These manifestations truly upgrade the school's performance, which leads to a new height of accomplishment, one after another, by putting ease and access in all transactions through database systems. This gives the school a fresh new look, thereby forming a competitive yet accommodating landscape through continuous improvement in an engaged partnership. This milestone reshapes Lingig National High School image as a model to other schools, as evident on the following numerous benchmarking activities. For online DLL submission and monitoring in 7S, Margarita KU5 National High School, Tomasim Elementary School, Lingig Central Elementary School, Mahabo Elementary School, Hinipaan Elementary School, Union Elementary School. These ripples of achievement extend up to the school's awards received, namely Athletics, Journalism, MTOP, Technolympics, Drum and Lyre Corps Competition, Sidong Festival, Science Investigatory Project, as well as in recent validations being held as Division Best Implementer of Brigada Eskwela 2019, Mega School category, Established School for Barkada Contra Droga Implementer, Runner-up for Child-Friendly School System Implementer, Division Level. These accomplishments would not be possible had either the school or the stakeholders had been lenient and passive towards the programs, activities, and projects of the Department of Education. So credits are due to everyone who in one way or another took part in every endeavor of Lingig National High School. And that sums up everything here. This is Denise Friel-Kyle. Back to you, Thea.
Thank you, Denise, for that comprehensive run-through of our school's best practices in school-based management. Truly, the school administrators, teachers, faculty and staff, stakeholders, parents, and of course the students deserve a 2 thumbs up for a job collaboratively well done. Now, all of these boil down as to how quality school-based management is contributory in the continuous improvement of the school and community. This signifies further that active engagement of stakeholders is indispensable to the school's success in delivering the best basic education through safe, motivating, and conducive learning environment where excellence is the norm. This is Althea Nicole de los Reyes for this edition of Documentary of Excellence featuring Lingig National High School School-Based Management Best Practices. Thank you for watching. Good day and Godspeed, Lingiganons!